You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming, and Sunny Mountain Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you on Let's Play episode of Sileo. So y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm change, we're up, and let's bloody go. There we go. Diego seems to think that sharks actually have two dicks. I think that's an old wives' tale, and we kind of made a bet over it. A bet? Now that is like a weird disagreement, my dude. How like irresponsible. Yeah, I was kind of hoping you could settle that dispute on our behalf. Sure thing, my dude. Truth is, you're both like sort of right. Eh? It comes down to species, just like how you're a husky and Diego is a dingo. You're both canids at the end of the day, my man. The sharks are kind of like that too. There are a bunch of different types, both wild and, like, civilized. As it happens, both arrangements are, like, super common. Almost an even 50-50, actually. Shit, that doesn't settle the dispute, though. I scratched my chin, trying to figure out how we could settle this dispute. Of course, I already knew the answer. What a terrible, horrible answer it was. The original plan had been to use Russel as our specimen. If I hadn't just asked Russel directly, I would never have known that both of us were right. If it were not for our obvious anatomical oversight, there would have been a single answer we'd have taken as gospel. Today had well and truly gone right off the rails. I shook my head as I considered just how ridiculous this entire situation had become, but thankfully Russell seemed particularly amenable to this topic of discussion. I decided to shoot my shot. Okay, this question is going to be even worse than the last one, but I was going to look it up on the net, and Diego was just like, "You're about to see Russell naked, just look at his." But we forgot you had a, well, you know. Please don't say that word. My lips are sealed, sealed, my dude. Thank God for that. So, anyway, now it turns out we're both right. We're kind of at an impasse. Is that such a big deal, big deal, my man? It is, because I've been trying to give Diego rent money for the last, a week? And he keeps returning it every time. It's turned into petty war that keeps escalating, and it's gotten just totally out of hand. If he won the bet, I had to keep my money, but if I won, he had to accept it. That is like the weirdest dilemma, my dude, but I get you. People who won't let you chip in are like super frustrating, man. Exactly. So, am I so sorry for asking you this? But I am so sorry for asking you this, but I think whatever you've got is the most sensible tiebreaker here. Sounds good to me, my dude. So come on over and reach right in and find out. Oh. Oh, Logan liked that. I was somewhat impressed. For the second time today, we'd managed to get some kind of reaction to Logan. Admittedly, it was a pretty lowbrow joke. Wait, he was joking, right? You are joking, right? Honestly, I was, but if you'd come over and done it, I'd have been cool with that too. I probably shouldn't, what with poor Logan over there and everything. That's alright, you can go after. Everybody's welcome, my dudes. God, y'all are so gay. Y'all are so incredibly gay. Dude, easy. You're gonna give the poor guy a heart attack. Ha! Sorry, Logan, my dude. Didn't mean to, make you uncomfortable or anything. Oh, it's okay. Well, if you don't want the hands-on lesson, I guess I'll just have to tell you. This shark is packing twins, my dude. Shit. Damn it, Diego. Thwarted again. Seriously, Russell had two dicks? Damn. How'd that even work? He could totally line two guys up and just work them both. Jeez, that's a vivid mental image. Perhaps more vivid than I hoped for today. Despite some curiosity, the last thing I want to do is lose another person to an upset stomach. This time induced by Russell's brazen oversharing and perhaps even a reckless usage of a certain M word. I turned to Logan, rapidly shifting to a more comfortable topic. Yes, Logan, you can have a platter. Does that mean you'll come along? At long last, I saw Logan break into a smile, his mood elevated by the prospect of having an entire platter all to himself. Seriously, though, $49? What the hell had I gotten myself into here? Could Logan even finish that much food? Yes. Score. Had Logan all to myself, at least for now. Can only hope that my flirting game was up to snuff. Ty was nothing if not a highly successful flirt. As much as I loathed the idea, I was a rather hopeless flirt under my own steam. If copying Ty's homework was the way to get what I wanted, then copying Ty's homework I shall. And in a way, after the shit he pulled, landing some tail using his very own book of tricks seemed almost too good to pass up. When are we going? Excited, huh? Well, we could go right now if you'd like. I need to go home first. I've got some food in my slow cooker. If I turn it down now, I can have it for dinner instead. Fair enough. I'd love to spoil your dinner. I've always got errands I can run in the meantime. Russell? You gonna roll out too? Yeah, my dudes. Any more of this and I'd be shark fin soup. Let's get out. Decent. With the three of us in agreement, we all got up and out of the hot spring, making a beeline towards our separate piles of clothing. Yay, the nudity's over. I mean, yay for me, because I have less editing to do now. Freshly clothed, the three of us were grouped together with Logan wasting as little time as possible, perhaps excited about his up-and-coming pastry platter. I'm going to go now. Sweet. Does 3 p.m. sound good to you? Yes. Great. I'll see you at the cafe then. It was good to properly meet you this time, my dude. Sorry if any of that was, weird. It's okay. Nice meeting you too. With a meek and half-hearted wave farewell, Logan turned away and made his departure from the hot springs. And as soon as he was out of earshot, Russell spoke up. But dude, what was all that about? Sorry if I stepped on your toes. No, it's not what I'm getting at, my dude. Are you sure? You seem kind of interested in him. I mean, sure, he's hot and all that, but man, he's so stiff. Heh, I sure hope he will be. No, I'm still what I'm getting at, my dude, and you know it. I just can't imagine dating someone like that. It's like dating a brick wall or something. I admit the guy's social skills are sorely in need of some work. Even you totally struggled to get him talking. Can't believe that totally lowbrow food topic actually worked. That's just, depressing, my dude. It is a little, but hell, it bought me some more time to butter him up like crazy. You know, I gotta ask, my dude, what's the deal? What do you mean? You and Ty broke up, last night. It hasn't even been a day, and you're, already trying to replace him, and barking up one hell of a wrong tree in the process. I admit I'm surprised by it all, too, but I took one look at him, and that was it. I know what I'm having for dinner tonight. Dinner? What were you planning to take him to, a restaurant or something? No, I mean he's my dinner tonight. I'm having him. I hope you're not one of those cannibal types, my dude. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. Yeah, you're right, my dude. I guess I'm just kind of avoiding the elephant in the room. You sure seem to love Ty a lot, my dude. It's kind of weird how, okay you are about it, and how you're out here chasing tails so soon. I can't explain it myself, it's just how I'm feeling. Besides, Ty once said something to me. Something about not letting a complicated and confusing situation ruin your shot at being happy. I guess I'm taking that on board. Is Logan what's gonna make that happy, my dude? What are you hoping to get out of this? I don't know, a bit of exercise, a taste of that wondrous warhead he's packing. So, what, just a fling then? Like a rebound or something? I don't know yet. We'll see. But with how things have been, I don't think I want anything complicated. I guess I'm just worried. What if Logan is looking for something complicated? You're not gonna, lead him on to get what you want, right? My name isn't Ty, you know. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I think we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. As things are right now, it's too early to really know anything for sure. And what about Ty? What about Ty? Are you confident in your choice? Are you sure it's over? If you somehow convinced Logan to sleep with you tonight, would you feel guilty? Would you regret it tomorrow? I'm confident. Of course I'm confident. What else would I have done? And yeah, I was sure it was over when he knew that I would walk, and he still couldn't bring himself to tell me the truth. Why would I regret it? What possible reason would I have for regretting it? Ty and I are done. I have every right, and when someone that hot just strips his way into your life, sometimes you just gotta take a leap lest that golden opportunity passes you by. What about you then? You were head over heels for him, dude. I just don't buy that it all fell apart. You're just okay about it. I don't quite understand it either, but it's better than being a miserable mess. At least this way I can just get on with my life and leave that whole clusterfuck in the rearview mirror. So, water time. Alright, guys and gals, and we are back. Alright, sorry about that. Y'all was making sure the audio was running. Let's jump back into it. You've been acting kind of off today, my dude. You keep saying you're alright, but then you go all weird all of a sudden, and all these little things you've been saying and doing. Honestly, one of those times I was just fixated on Logan. Dude, his smell. Holy shit. That's another thing, dude. I thought it was kind of weird when Ty was doing it when we were camping, and you're all odor crazy too. What gives? What do you mean, what gives? Ty taught me some tricks, and it turns out there's a lot of stuff I hadn't taken the time to smell before. It's amazing. I won't pretend to, know anything about that, and you know I can't smell so good, but I've never seen people do that before. Strikes me as a little strange is all, my dude. I probably would have thought so too, but now that I've taken the time, I'm sold on it. Shit's amazing. Oh god, is his gay disease progressing? I mean, isn't that what it is? It's a fucking gay disease. It makes you increasingly gay. I'm pretty sure that's what this game is about. I'll take your word for that, my dude. Just, please, be honest. You're sure you're like, okay, right, man? I'm okay, Russell. And that's me being honest. Alright, my dude. I don't know if I rightly believe you, but I'm gonna give you, like, the benefit of the doubt. Thanks, Russell. I appreciate the concern, really, but I'm fine. Are you sure you didn't want to come along to the cafe? Something tells me Logan's gonna need some help with that platter he's having. I'm not so keen on being like the third wheel, my dude. Besides, that would totally cramp your style. Not a third wheel, a wingman. I don't know. Seems like I need all the help I can get if I want to get Logan talking. Crap at conversation. And maybe you could sit there tossing us conversation topics. No way, my dude. You got yourself in this mess. You're gonna have to get yourself out first. You're not as bad as you think. You got the first smile out of him, remember? Alright. Guess I'd better bring my A game. Gonna butter me up a delicious bear. Good luck, my dude. I'm like rooting for you. A little jealous, maybe, but hey, it all seems like more trouble than it's worth. And be careful, okay? Don't do anything stupid. Anything you'll regret. And measure twice, cut once, and all that. You feel me, my dude? I feel you, dude. And I'll see you when I see you, Russell. Stay safe, Hunter. Russell smiled at me, the look of concern and doubt upon his face still so poorly concealed underneath. In opposition to his words, it seemed as though my own had done little to ease his fears. I suppose there Oh, hold up, y'all. I suppose there wasn't a lot that could be done proving him wrong. Luckily for us both, that is exactly what I intended to do. I smiled back at him with a great deal more certainty and confidence. He had nothing to worry about. It's not like I was doing anything wrong. A little fun never hurt nobody, right? Like those before me, I began my departure as I headed down the steep tree-lined path that led towards the overlook. I then ventured down the even steeper stairwell which came out onto the street in the northern end of the woodcrest. I had some time while Logan tended to his dinner back home, so I had little choice but to burn some time. Perhaps I could spend it looking up cheesy one-liners. If I beat him over the head with enough, I was certain he would crack a smile eventually. Alright. After what had seemed like an eternity, the agreed meeting time was close upon us. Accordingly, I entered the cafe with an eager swish of my tail, arriving 5 minutes ahead of schedule like the good host I was, only to discover I had been the last to arrive. It seemed as though my good manners hadn't been quite good enough, but I wondered, had he merely arrived early by accident, or perhaps he was secretly as excited for this as I was? Curious to find out, I joined my gorgeous companion who had been greedily lapping down an ice cream sundae. Ice cream sundae. Alright, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!